Hi there, thank you for checking out this video. My name is Cooper Langham and this is an example of our lower body blast class. If you like it, feel free to join us in one of our live classes sometime. Today's workout will consist of 4 different supersets. We'll perform each superset twice. After the first 2, we'll have a short water break and then we'll jump straight back into it for our last 2 supersets. So without further ado, let's jump straight into our warm-up. The first thing I want us to do are some external rotations in the hips. So standing with the feet directly under the hips, we're gonna lift one knee as high up as we can, move that knee all the way outwards, and then drop the foot down. Lift back up, rotate internally, and then drop. Up, out, down, up, in, down. Make sure you pause at each movement. So up, pause, out, pause, down, up, pause, in, pause, down. Give me about 2 more, and then we'll get the other side. All right, now for the other leg. Up, out, down, up, in, down. Just going back and forth, really trying to warm up the hips as much as possible. Lead with the knee as far out as you possibly can. Give me about 1 more, and then we'll move on. Okay, so now angle one foot outwards. I'm angling my left foot outwards. My right foot, I'm gonna point the toe up towards my head. Hands on my hips. I'll bend that back knee just a little bit. Straight, keep the front leg straight as I lean over the hips towards the toe. So lean towards the right foot, and then lean in the direction of the left foot. You'll feel it in a different angle of the hamstring. Towards the right foot, and then towards the left foot. Just sticking the butt back as we go. We want to feel this as much in the hamstring and the glute as possible. Give me about 2 more in both directions. And then we'll switch sides. Other side now. So still at basically a 90-degree angle in the feet. Pop the left toe up and we'll do the same thing. So angle the hips towards the left foot, push the butt back, lean towards that toe. And then we'll lean towards the right foot. Left foot, right foot. In both angles, pushing the hips back as far as possible. All right, so now widen the feet quite a bit. We're gonna put both hands on one knee, straighten the opposite leg as we try to open up the groin and the hips, and we'll rock back and forth in a side lunge. So the hands on the knees is to take a little bit of pressure off. We don't want to put too much strain on the knees in the warm-up. We'll do that in the actual workout. So just a few more reps here, and then we'll get started. This is our last warm-up movement. Push the hips back as you hinge from side to side. All right. That just about does it. Let's go ahead and get started on that first exercise. Okay, let's jump straight into the first exercise. The first thing we're gonna do is a jump squat. If you can add a pivot, we'll do that as well. So we're gonna jump up, jump 180 degrees. If you can't manage that, just jump a quarter of the way. 90 degrees and back. Ready? And go. So regular jump squat, if you can manage it, you're gonna hop up and spin. Hop up and spin, 180 degrees. Back and forth, rep it out. If you can't make it all the way around, feel free to just go a quarter of the way. Just halfway there and then back. 90-degree angle and back. If for whatever reason, the jumping is hard on the joints, you could just stick to regular squats. Just go up on your toes and back down. That's it for the first half of the set. Widen the feet quite a bit. We'll angle the toes outwards. We're gonna go into a Cossack squat. So we're bending one side, push the butt back, lift the opposite toe, press out of that other side. So as you go, we're lifting one toe and then hinging to the other side. Bending one knee, lifting the opposite toe. pushing the hips back as you go. A few more, almost there, and rest. Okay, back to the first one in 7, 6, 5, 4, get ready. Down in that squat and begin. Up and pivot. Try to get all the way around if you can. If you can't manage it, again, just jump 90 degrees. Endure 20 seconds, halfway there. Almost there, 10 seconds. Don't quit yet. 8, 7, 6, just a few more. 3, 2, 1. All right, so widen the feet, catch your breath, 5 seconds. Ready, set, go. Lift one toe, bend the opposite knee, and press up. Cossack squats. Keep the hips poked back. Angle the knee outwards as you bend it. Make sure that we're not caving in. Press the knee outward. Don't cave in with the knee, press it out. And then switch sides. Almost done with the first superset. 5 seconds more. 3, 2, get one more. Rest. All right, moving down to the mat. Go ahead and lay all the way down on one side. You can prop yourself up on an elbow. The other hand will be flat on the ground for support. Striking a pose here. We're gonna lift that top leg, angle the knee downwards. Knee and toe is pointing towards the ground. We're just gonna raise the leg up and down. Just some leg raises, some abductions. Rep it out. Up and back down. Make sure you're not make sure you're not twisting with the hips too much. We just want to open below the hip. Raise the leg. Don't bend the obliques, the side here. Keep that knee and toe angled down. And relax. So now we're going to take that top leg, put the foot flat in front of the other leg, and then we're gonna raise that lower leg up and back down. You can prop yourself up on the elbow for this one. Up and back down. Keep the hips angled sideways if you can. Just squeezing with the adductors, the inside of the thigh. Pause for about 2 seconds at the top before you lower back down. That's when you'll really feel the burn. You just go up and down, you won't feel it too much. It's that pause that changes everything. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, we'll do the same thing on the other side. So flipping over, prop yourself up on the elbow. Make sure you're in a line from the shoulders down to the feet. You can use your upper arm for support. Take that top leg, angle the knee and toe downwards, and then we'll raise up. Go for it. We should be flexing with the side muscle in the glute. That's your glute medius and glute minimus. Flex and flex and flex. About 5 more seconds. Give me 2 more. And relax. Take that top leg, put the foot on the floor in front of the lower leg, and we're gonna raise that bottom leg up. Pause for about 2 seconds and then drop. Up, pause, drop. And repeat and repeat. So now we're working the adductors, the inside of the thigh. 20 seconds. Remember to pause at the top. Almost there, halfway. Squeezing the inside of the thigh. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Okay, and that concludes the first half of the workout. Go ahead and stop right now and grab a little bit of water. We'll jump back on the mat for the second half of the workout. 2 more supersets to go. And we're back. This concludes our water break. Let's go ahead and get back to it. First superset. So we'll be on our hands and knees. Make sure your wrists are right below the shoulders. We're gonna kick one leg back, flex the glute. So I'm kicking my left leg back, flex the left glute, and then drop the foot down to the ground, raise it back up. Bring the knee in, and we'll repeat. Straighten out, foot to the ground, raise back up, knee in, and repeat. Staying on the same side, this whole set, we'll get the other side second time around. Kick back, drop, up, in. Back, drop, up, in. And now we're gonna go outwards with that same leg. So we're gonna kick the knee out, straighten the leg up, drop the foot, raise back up, bend the knee, back in, and repeat. Ready, set, go. Out, straighten, down, up, bend, in. So very complex movement here. You'll feel it a lot in the side of the glute. Lift that knee, straighten the leg, drop, up, bend, in. Up, out, drop, up, bend, and down. Just a little bit more, 10 seconds more. One more rep. Once you get that foot back in, we'll relax. So now we're moving on to the other side. 10 seconds, and we'll start on the right side. Take a breath, catch a breath. Calm your mind, get your heart rate to slow. All right, catch your breath, get ready. Here we go, and begin. So kicking that right leg back. We'll drop the foot to the ground, raise up, bring the knee in. Back, drop, up, in. Back, drop, up, in. Flexing the right glute as we go. Be sure once you straighten that leg out, you keep stiff. No bending until it's time to bend. 10 more seconds. Give me one more. And drop. Okay, so now we're going outwards with it. So externally rotate at the hip, straighten the leg, drop. Lift the leg, bend the knee, drop back in. Up, straighten, drop, lift, bend, drop. Halfway there, 20 seconds left. Ten more seconds. Keep it up, endure. If you feel the burn, that's a good sign. Don't stop too soon. Almost there, give me one more. Drop, up, bend the knee, and drop. Well done. So now we'll move on to our last superset. Final set coming up in 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, so we're gonna be pushing with the heel, keep the toe up, lift the other foot off the ground. So I'm using my right foot, right heel, driving that heel into the ground, flexing the right glute as I lift the hips off the ground. Just repping it out all on the same side, 20 seconds left. Keep it up, just a little longer, 10 seconds more. Flexing the right glute as we go. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, so now we'll go ahead and let the legs fall over. You can prop yourself up on an elbow. Make sure from your shoulder down to your feet through the hips, you're all in a line. Hands on the hips, and we're going to open the knee and the toes, keeping the heels together. So knees and toes come apart, the heels stay together. Flatten up, open. Flatten, open. If you want, you can put a little bit of a pressure on that upper knee using the upper hand. This will create some resistance. If you have some bands to wear above the knee, that's great, but if you don't, this is a good alternative. Just 5 more seconds, flexing the side of the butt there, the glutes, and relax. Other side. So now we're gonna be pushing with the left heel, keeping the left toes off the ground. Bend the right leg at a 90-degree angle in the hip and the knee, and press. Lifting the glutes all the way off the ground, lifting the butt. Flexing the left glute as we go. You can reset at the bottom. If you need to bring the heel in a little closer, target more in the hamstrings and glutes. 10 more seconds. Drive and drive, rep it out. Almost there. 3, 2, give me one more. Relax. Let the knees fall over to the right now. Prop yourself on up on an elbow from the shoulders all the way down through the hips to the feet. It should all be in a line. Get that hand either on the hips or on the knee if you want to put some resistance there. We're going to open the knees and the toes, keeping the heels together. Flex the glute as you go. Remember, this is the last exercise, last step. We're almost there. Already past the halfway mark. You have about 10 more seconds. See if you give me 3 more. Give me 3 more. And that concludes the low body blast. Again, join us in that live class sometime. You'll really enjoy it. We'll see you there. Until next time.